Welcome back, Linn-Benton Roadrunner fans. Just about to get underway with the men's Mount Hood Community College Saints visiting the LBCC Roadrunners here at the Athletic Center gym on the Linn-Benton campus in Albany, Oregon. Just about to start the national anthem here, and then we will announce the starting lineups for both teams. Again, the Mount Hood Community College Saints visiting today for a NWAC Southern Division matchup. For the visiting team, brought by head coach John Hawley, assistant coach Nate Bowie, and Daniel McWilliams. Their starting lineup: number 3, a sophomore guard from Amity, Devin McShane. Number 4, sophomore guard from Augusta, Georgia, Callan Whitley. Number 10, a freshman center from Las Vegas, Peter Nelson. Number 25, a sophomore forward from Augusta, Georgia, Kyler Haynes. And number 32, sophomore center from Beaverton, Vlad Catton. Mount Hood at 6-8 overall, 1-2 in conference. Now for the Roadrunners, brought by head coach Everett Hartman, assistant coaches Todd Zimmerman, Ron Richards, Joe Chalet, and Jalen Schlegel. Number 3, sophomore forward from Forest Grove, Taylor Jensen. Number 10, sophomore guard from Philomath, Riley Davis. Number 14, a sophomore forward from Rockville, Maryland, Nico Wolf. Number 22, a sophomore forward from Kaiser, Oregon, Adam Harvey. And number 23, sophomore forward from Eugene, Everett Brandt, the starting 5 for your Linn-Benton Roadrunners. LBCC coming into today's game, 8-6 overall, 2-1 in conference. So pretty much the inverse here of Mount Hood. Again, Mount Hood 6-8, 1-2 in conference. The Roadrunners 8-6, 2-1 in conference. LBCC lost their last game. The Mount Hood has lost their last 2 games. Again, new equipment here tonight. As we get underway, I'm running the scoreboard as well as the computer and the play-by-play here. So bear with us. And again, we thank you for joining us. Lydia Parker here on the call for the LBCC Roadrunners. The Roadrunners get the tip. It's Jensen, passes to Wolf. Wolf across to Harvey, up top. Harvey dribbles. Bounce pass down low to Brandt. Dribbles in twice. A power dribble for passing it back out to Jensen. From near the free throw line, he shoots no good. Brandt there for the rebound. He kicks it back out to Wolf. Adam Harvey Loses the dribble momentarily, secures it, and passes it to Wolf. Wolf to Jensen for 2. The Roadrunners strike first. It's 2-0. LB just getting underway here in the first half. And what would have been an attempted dunk, it looked by Kyler Haynes, is instead blocked, but a foul is called. The first team foul and first personal for Riley Davis at the line. Kyler Haynes, a sophomore forward from Butler High School in Augusta, Georgia. Haynes gets the first one. Misses the second one. Rebound, Brandt. A long pass forward to Jensen. Back up top to Brandt. Adam Harvey from the wing to Jensen. Double teamed. Kicks it out to Davis. Davis to Nico Wolf. A long pass to Brandt, who goes up. And an offensive foul called on Everett Brandt as he plows over Kyler Haynes. First team foul. The second team foul, first on Everett Brandt. He inbound to Colin Whitley. Whitley ahead to Peter Nelson, who misses on a little hook shot. Brandt to Nico Wolf. Wolf across to Jensen. Jensen in to Davis, who passes it to Nico Wolf. It's 4-2. Pardon me, 4-1 Roadrunners. Haynes dribbles once and misses. Rebound Davis. Davis, a wild pass backward. Jensen is there. He gets it back to Davis for 3. 7-1 Roadrunners just getting underway here. A travel called as Colin Whitley falls to the ground. Everett Brandt to inbound. Brandt to Jensen. Or pardon me, Brandt to Davis. A low pass to Wolf. Brandt, a high pass, a little bit too high to Adam Harvey. He tips it up out of bounds. Saints basketball from their baseline. Catton inbounds to Whitley. Whitley to McShane, back to Whitley up top. McShane, Whitley again. Haynes, a long pass across to McShane. Dribbles into the free throw line, kicks it back out to Haynes. Haynes misses the jumper. Rebound Brandt. 7-1 LBCC here early. Davis out to Harvey. Brandt dribbles in, lays it up. 9-1 LBCC. A timeout called with 16 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. Timeout called by head coach John Hawley of the Mount Hood Community College Saints, with the Roadrunners up 9-1. The only single point here scored by Kyler Haynes from the free throw line. Again, we thank you all for tuning in, and glad to be able to bring you calls of LBCC men's and women's basketball this whole season, and then men's baseball in, I believe, just about 30 or so days. We'll be out of the baseball field for another season of Linn-Benton baseball with Andy Peterson coming in to coach. The first field goal for Callan Whitley. 9-3 now the score. Davis to Harvey. And to Nico Wolf, and off of Wolf's chest. Out of bounds. It's Mount Hood basketball near their bench. Catton inbounds to Whitley. Whitley guarding the point. Passes out to McShane. McShane is fouled. Adam Harvey called for the block. It's Mount Hood basketball. First personal foul on Adam Harvey, the third team foul. Mount Hood yet to commit a foul. Out of bounds, Roadrunners. Catton will inbound, or pardon me, Nelson inbounds this time. He gets it into Whitley. Whitley, a high pass, looking for Nelson. One referee says it's tipped by a Roadrunner. The other one says it isn't. They'll discuss. And the consensus is that a Roadrunner did touch the basketball before it went out of bounds. Mount Hood ball underneath the hoop. The pass into Whitley gets out of his hands and slips towards the bench of the Roadrunners. It'll be LB basketball. Brandt inbounds to Davis. Davis ahead to Wolf. Still 9-3 LBCC. Harvey goes up and doesn't get it. No foul called. Out of bounds. Mount Hood basketball. Catton to Whitley. Whitley bringing it up the court. Whitley calls the play and sets it up. McShane from way behind the three-point arch misses. Rebound, Wolf. Davis attempts to pass ahead to Brandt. Brandt unaware of the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Catton's pass to Haynes is deflected. A jump ball called quickly. With 15 minutes remaining in the first half. This time McShane will inbound. To Whitley, back to McShane for three, this time closer to the line. He hits it. 9-6 Roadrunners. And again, Davis's pass, this time to Adam Harvey. Doesn't quite get there. Or it gets there, it gets a little bit too far. It gets away from Harvey and out of bounds. Saints basketball. 9-6 Roadrunners. Whitley dribbles off of Jensen's foot and able to recover. Haynes, a high pass into Nelson, who dribbles twice, spins, and gets two. 9-8 LB. Davis brings it up the court. Davis to Jensen. To Wolf, into the key. Back out to Adam Harvey, who doesn't get the three. Brandt there, however, for the rebound. Jensen dribbles in. The jumper misses everything. Brandt there makes the catch. Goes back up with it and doesn't get it. Kyler Haynes at 6'7", using his height underneath the hoop. Well, defensively for the Saints. Out of bounds. Roadrunners. Into the game for Adam Harvey is Matt Ismay, sophomore forward from Kaiser. Nelson into Catton. Catton to Whitley, back to Catton, bounce pass down low, attempted for Nelson, stolen away by Nico Wolf. He passes it forward to Jensen. Jensen to Brandt. Wolf drives into the key. Out of bounds, Mount Hood basketball. Also into the game now, Dakota Kurahara, freshman forward from Hood River High School. Whitley, no good. Catton back out to Whitley on the rebound. Whitley backing up a bit, slowing things down, calling the play. Pass across to McShane, he gets it. 3. As Mount Hood jumps ahead, taking an 11-9 lead. The first lead of the game for Mount Hood. The Roadrunners were up 9-1. And it sounds like I'm saying that wrong, but I do believe that that was the case. The first basket for Mount Hood was off of a Kyler Haynes free throw. And since then, it has been all Mount Hood. A few turnovers, a few messy passes for the Roadrunners. And just like that, Mount Hood Community College leads 11-9. 12 minutes, 49 seconds left in the first half. Kurahara inbounds to Jameel Morton, also in the game now. Freshman guard from Fort Vancouver High School. Ismay trapped, finds Kurahara. Kurahara handoff to Jensen. Jensen from the free throw line looking for an alley-oop. Definitely wasn't a shot attempt, but maybe another messy pass. As a whistle blows and another foul is called. This time on Nico Wolf, it's the 4th team foul for the Roadrunners. Coach Hartman asking for an explanation as Haynes inbounds to Whitley. Whitley, the handoff to McShane. McShane to Carter Aerosmith. Aerosmith from Middleton, Idaho, into the game. He puts his team up 3 more points. It's 14-9. Make it 14-11. The Roadrunners down by 3 here midway through the first half. Another player into the game here. Or pardon me, Peter Nelson gets the layup and 1. He'll go to the line. That was Peter Wilms, freshman from Canby High School, native of St. Paul, Oregon, scoring for the Roadrunners just before Nelson's basket. It's 16-11 as Nelson doesn't get the free throw. Another foul called, this time on the Saints, their first team foul halfway into this first half. At the line, Peter Wilms. First team foul and first personal on Peter Nelson. Wilms misses. AJ Shahal, freshman forward from John Poliani Collegiate Institute in Delta, British Columbia, checks in for the Roadrunners. Wilms misses them both. 16-11 the score. Mount Hood on top for now. A long pass forward to Aerosmith. Nelson's shot doesn't go. Ismay to Morton. Morton behind the back. Loses the dribble. Whitley forward to Haynes. And a travel called on the fancy footwork of Kyler Haynes. And fans who had an angle on it here from Mount Hood do not like the call. Definitely a close one, as Haynes gets taken out of the game and his coach is talking to him about his move. Into the game and stealing the ball away as soon as he comes in is number 11, AJ Farmer, freshman guard from Willamina. Aerosmith jumps to try to tip the ball out of AJ Chahal's hand and ends up tipping it out of bounds all the way past the LB bench. Roadrunner basketball. 16-11. Chahal from the free throw line to Wilms. Pardon me, that was Kurahara to Wilms for 2. Whitley out to Catton, back to Whitley for 3, bounces off the backboard. Ismay there for the rebound. Jameel Morton for 2. The Roadrunners within 1. A long pass ahead to Aerosmith. The 3 is no good. Wilms rips the ball away underneath the hoop. Passes forward to Morton. Morton takes it into the paint, kicks it back out to Chahal. Chahal for 3, pardon me. From outside the arc. It is now 18-16. Roadrunners up by 2, taking the lead back. Halfway through this first half. We thank you all again for tuning in to Roadrunner Basketball. We'll be back here on January 23rd for both the women's and men's game. The women's game begins at 5:30 p.m. and the men's game at 7:30. That is on, I believe, a Wednesday, January 23rd. And for those of you who can make it out here, the concession stand recently added bacon cheeseburgers to the menu, which is pretty exciting for yours truly and anybody here in attendance. And even more exciting is the LBCC Relay for Life Fund and American Cancer Foundation gets all of the all of the proceeds from our concession, which is nonprofit. So pretty cool if you are able to come out here and get some food and do it for a good cause. 18-16 Roadrunners. Aerosmith behind his back kicks it out to Whitley. Whitley into the free throw line. AJ Farmer shoots. He and Wilms both hit the ground as Wilms blocks him. No foul called. We come down to the other end of the court, and another 2 Saints players end up on the ground. It's 20-16 Roadrunners. And a foul called on Devin McShane, his first personal, the second team foul. Ismay doesn't get it. A travel called on Catton. Roadrunners basketball. The second big travel under their own basket, under the Saints' own basket, I should say, in the recent couple minutes. A foul called this time on the other end of the court. The third team foul and first personal for AJ Farmer. Peter Wilms at the line. Wilms gets the first one. And misses the second one. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Morton. Bounce pass down low, back into Wilms. The ball is stripped by Whitley. Farmer dribbles in, gets it back out to Whitley. Aerosmith from behind the line. Rebound. Catton, but there to intercept the pass is Seth Cullison. Into the game for the Roadrunners here. As Catton blocks Jameel Morton. A foul called. Seth Cullison, freshman from South Albany High School, at 6'5", was the one that intercepted that pass in for the Roadrunners, who I had not introduced yet. The sixth team foul for the Roadrunners and first personal on Peter Wilms. At the line is Vlad Catton, 6'9", sophomore from Valley Catholic in Beaverton. Catton makes them both. Wolf inbounds to Davis. Davis picks up his dribble. Gets it to Chahal. Bounce pass in the paint. A foul is called, and rightfully so. Can hear the skin on skin from up here. Vlad Catton called on the foul. The fourth team foul, it should say. Yes, fourth team foul. And first personal on Catton. Peter Wilms at the line again. 6'6" freshman from Canby High School, native of St. Paul. Just under 8 minutes to play in the first half. McShane to Catton. Catton backs up into the key and lays it up. A one-possession game now, as Catton gets his team to within 3. Chahal dribbles in, spins, shoots. No good. Rebound Haynes. As he stumbles backwards, the travel is called. The Roadrunners getting a break here and will get the ball at their own baseline. Everett Brandt for 2. 25-20. Out of bounds. Roadrunner basketball at their own bench. Brandt's pass to Wolf. Instead, goes to Catton. Catton goes down and gets 2. And the whistle is blown. He'll go to the line. And 1. The second personal foul on Riley Davis, 7th team foul. 25-22, make it 25-23 on the free throw by Catton. Six men on the court for a moment. Referee blew his whistle before it was too late. Brandt inbounds to Morton. Morton brings the ball past half court. Passes to Brandt at the free throw line. Harvey gets it in the same place. Morton dribbles, passes Brandt. Ismay to Harvey, who flicks it backwards to Wolf, and a foul on, I believe, Kevin Williams. Yeah, Kevin Williams, pardon me. Freshman guard from Cheyenne High School in Las Vegas. Williams picks up his first personal. It's the 5th team foul. Nico Wolf at the line. Wolf hits the first one. It's 26-23. Nico Wolf, sophomore at 6'9", from Magruder High School out of Rockville, Maryland. If we ever do player profiles, which I think would be a very fun idea, I don't know if we have the technology to do that, but sitting down doing interviews with a couple of these guys would be a very interesting story to hear how a guy from Rockville, Maryland ended up in Albany, Oregon. A foul is called as Whitley goes up and doesn't get it. He'll go to the line. That's Callan Whitley, sophomore point guard from Josie High School in Augusta, Georgia. The second team foul, or pardon me, the 8th team foul, the second personal foul on Jameel Morton. Whitley at the line. Another interesting question to ask is how's a guy get from Augusta, Georgia to Mount Hood? Gresham, I should say. Morton to Harvey to Nico Wolf. Wolf backs into the paint and puts it up and in. 28-23 Roadrunners. Actually, 2 players on Mount Hood's team from Augusta. Different high schools, but 2 players from Augusta, Georgia. Roadrunner basketball from the baseline. (28-23), 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. That was another travel call that gave the Roadrunners the ball back. Several travels called in this game already. Morton called for a travel as I say that. He jumped up with 2 feet, landed with 2 feet, and then tried to jump up again to shoot when the whistle blew. Whitley across to Ara-Smith. Ara-Smith to Williams. Williams to Whitley. McShane, a bounce pass, and a foul will be called, I'm guessing on the reach on Nico Wolf. The 9th Linn-Benton foul and the 2nd personal called on Wolf. Into the game for the Roadrunners is Peter Wilms for Nico Wolf. At the line, Peter Nelson, freshman from Basic Academy of International, Las Vegas, Nevada. I doubt that that's the full name, Basic Academy of International, but I don't know how they do things in Las Vegas. 28-24, the second one no good. The rebound brought down by Taylor Howard. Howard reaches up again, and this time a foul called on Howard. Taylor Howard coming into the game, freshman guard from Newburgh. That's his first personal. The 8th team foul. Brandt into Davis. Davis to Ismay. To Brandt up top. Adam Harvey picks up his dribble, spins, and passes to Ismay, who doesn't get it. Devin McShane forward to Howard. Back to McShane. Howard dribbles into the paint. And the rebound is brought down by Nelson in a sea of Roadrunner hands. Nelson's the one that comes away with it. Whitley has the ball stripped on the shot attempt. 28-24 Roadrunners. Harvey, no good. Rebound Brandt. Whitley strips the ball away on his own. This time from Brandt. Backwards bounce pass from McShane to Ara Smith. Ara Smith loses the ball. It's Roadrunner basketball. It goes off the knee of McShane. Everett Brandt to inbound. A bit of a skirmish on the ground. Howard comes away with it, misses. Rebound Saints. This time Davis gets the rebound, throws it forward to Jensen, who rips it out of the hands of McShane. He's double teamed in the corner, able to throw the ball all the way back up top to Davis from just behind the free throw line. Davis for 2. 30-24 LB. McShane guarding the point. Nelson drives into the key, is trapped, kicks it back out to Aerosmith for 3. Carter Aerosmith. 30-27. Roadrunners up. Davis misses. Rebound McShane. Another backwards pass, this time to Kevin Williams, who misses. Peter Wilms for the rebound. Williams strips the ball away but throws it backwards, and it goes into the hands of Roadrunners. Going up for the shot is Everett Brandt, but a block is called on number 21, Taylor Howard, his 2nd personal and 7th team foul. I apologize, I had said that they had 8 team fouls. They really had 6. I can't see half of the scoreboard from where I sit. So 7 team fouls now for the Saints. Brandt gets both free throws. It's 32-27. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Williams for two, a jumper from the free throw line. Wilms picks it up near the free throw line. Gets it to Davis, who dribbles in and passes it to Kurihara, who misses. It bounced in and out of the hoop. With time winding down, the Roadrunners holding on to a small lead as the ball gets out of the hands of Nelson into the hands of Kurihara, who here has a second chance, redeems himself with the layup. It's 34-29. McShane's pass to Howard. McShane steps out of bounds. Roadrunner basketball. 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the first half. Wilms to Davis, brings it over the half-court line. Harvey. The three-point attempt rattles in and out. Kurihara is there to finish it off. 36-29, 46 seconds remaining. On the press defense, the ball goes out of bounds. On the Roadrunners, it is Mount Hood basketball from underneath their basket. Aerosmith inbounds to Williams. Williams all the way across to McShane, who dribbles in and is trapped and travels under the pressure of the good defense by Jensen and Wilms. Another travel. (36-29) with 30 seconds to play in the first half. Morton this time doing the ball handling. Bounce passes it to Harvey. A beautiful play. He lays it up and in. 38-29 the score. The Roadrunners up by 9. Kevin Williams for three. As time expires in the first half, we will head to halftime. The score 38-32. The Roadrunners holding on to a steady but smallish lead as we head to halftime. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Underway here, the second half. The Roadrunners get the inbound first. It's 38-32 LBCC. And it's Taylor Jensen who strikes first with the 3, making it 41-32 Roadrunners here in the second half. Both Catton and Haynes try for the basket. The Roadrunners get the rebound, however. It's Riley Davis who comes away with it and brings it up past half court. Harvey pulls up and passes to Wolf. Wolf to Davis. And out to Everett Brandt for 2 from near the 3-point line. But not quite far enough. McShane to Whitley. Whitley to Haynes to Nelson down low. Nelson out to Catton. Catton for 3. Or for 2, I should say. They counted it as a 2-pointer, although one referee did throw his hands up for 3. Davis, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound brought down by Haynes. Whitley to Haynes for 3. It doesn't go, but a foul is called on the Roadrunners. It'll be Saints basketball. First team foul here in the second half. And the 3rd personal on Riley Davis, who immediately comes out of the game. Jameel Morton in for the Roadrunners. A bit of a wild shot by Kyler Haynes, who's looking for the foul call, doesn't get it. Brandt inbounds to Morton. Morton past half court, between the legs, passes forward to Nico Wolf. Wolf takes it, or passes it, I should say, to Jensen. From behind the 3-point arc again, shoots and gets it. 46-35. Jensen now, at least since the second half started, 2 for 2 from behind the 3-point line. He was 5 for 5 in threes the last home game I called, and 7 for 8 in field goals. Just an impressive game in general. And here, it's Adam Harvey for 3. 49-35, the Roadrunners coming out aggressively offensively. As a timeout is called. Timeout called by head coach John Hawley. 49-35 LBCC. As we head into the second half, we'll look at some stats here, if I can pull it up. My stats may have disappeared. Again, the Roadrunners coming into this game 8-6 overall, 2-1 in conference. Mount Hood 6-8, 1-2. The Roadrunners looking to improve here at home to 4-0. Going into this second half, Mount Hood shooting 41.4%, that's 12 of 29. The Roadrunners shooting 52.8%, that's 19 of 36. Catton hands off to Whitley. Whitley jumps and shoots, doesn't get it. Jensen comes down with it, gets it forward to Morton. Wolf will be called on the offensive foul, the charge. Nico Wolf's third personal, the second team foul. Peter Wilms will come in for Wolf. As Vlad Catton goes to inbound. McShane for three. 49-38, Roadrunners. Travel called on, oh, pardon me. A foul called on Jameel Morton. Third personal and third team foul. We'll have another replacement come in on the next available substitution. Brandt comes away after stripping the ball away from Catton. Jensen out to Morton. Morton is blocked, but the block goes straight into the hands of Brandt. Morton hands off to Wilms. The rebound goes to Catton. Catton is 6'9", quite the presence on the court. He and Nico Wolf, who is on the bench right now for Linn-Benton, both at 6'9", the tallest two players for either team. Haynes spins around in the paint, shoots, doesn't get it. Brandt passes forward to Morton. Morton ahead, a long pass to Harvey. Jensen to Wilms, down low. 51-38, Roadrunners. A foul will be called this time on Haynes, the foul he's been looking for a couple shots now. He believed that he deserved a foul call on a couple of those. And a foul is called here this time on Everett Brandt, his second personal. It's the fourth Linn-Benton foul. No fouls committed yet in this second half by the Saints. And Haynes did hit the ground hard. It's Kyler Haynes, a sophomore forward from Butler High School in Augusta, Georgia. Hit the ground hard. You could hear the referee in a moment of quietness say, "Are you okay?" And he nodded yes. 51-39 as he gets the first one. Chance for one more here. Kurahara passes to Davis, up front to Adam Harvey, and then Davis got it down low and was definitely pushed. No foul called. As McShane lays it up and in. Making it 51-42. A pass from McShane to Whitley goes right into the hands of Davis, who passes it forward to Harvey for two. 53-42, Roadrunners. Aerosmith for three. Doesn't get the field goal, but a foul is called. Aerosmith will go to the line, shooting three. Or pardon me, it's Aerosmith will go to the line, yes. Taylor Jensen called on his first personal. Aerosmith gets the first one. He gets the second one. And he'll have a chance for one more here. On a 3-point foul by Taylor Jensen. Wilms inbounds to Davis. Good defensive pressure by Whitley. A bounce pass down low from Wilms to Kurihara, picked up by Harvey, back out to Davis. Peter Wilms dribbles in past the free throw line, kicks it back out to Kurihara, who misses the three, brought down by Vlad Catton. Catton forward to McShane. McShane for two. This is the closest that Mount Hood has been in quite a while. The Roadrunners were up by a very large lead. It's now 53-47. Make it 55-47. As Whitley passes across to Catton. Catton, triple bounce pass to Aerosmith, back to Whitley. To McShane, to Whitley up top. Whitley dribbles into the free throw line, kicks it back out for three. It's Devin McShane who pulls his team to within 5, and at the half court line, Davis and Whitley wrestle over the ball a little bit. Jensen. No good. Kurihara rolls around the rim twice before dropping in. 57-50 now the score. Another looping pass from Whitley to Aerosmith, back to Whitley, back to Aerosmith. Aerosmith up top. It's McShane who dribbles in, and his shot is blocked by Riley Davis. Davis takes it out of his hands, and a travel is called on Jensen. More travels than I've seen in a while. Both teams called on several travels apiece. I didn't see that on the statistics here as I looked after halftime. However, believe you me, quite a few travels in tonight's game. 57-50 the score. The Roadrunners up by 7. Devin McShane with the ball, having the honor of the entire LB bench yelling shooter whenever he gets the ball. Catton dribbles into the paint, kicks it back out to Whitley. Right there for the rebound is Jensen. Nico Wolf is fouled. Carter Aerosmith's first personal, the first team foul, and a timeout is called. 57-50, and Nico Wolf will go to the line. It was a shooting foul. The 6'9" sophomore forward from Magruder High School in Rockville, Maryland, to go to the line after this timeout. Wolf misses the first free throw. 57-50 the score. The Roadrunners up in the second half. I hope you're all enjoying the scoreboard that we have now on our live stream. That's a new addition thanks to Athletic Director Mark Majeski. Wolf misses the second one as well, and on the rebound attempt, Wolf is called for another foul. That is Wolf's 4th personal. He comes out as Everett Brandt comes in. 6 team fouls now for the Roadrunners compared to just 1 for the Saints. Whitley brings it to the free throw line before passing it off to Catton. Catton spins, kicks it back out to Whitley. Whitley trapped down low, able to get it off to Peter Nelson for 2. The Saints within 5. Matt Ismay, an open 3, doesn't go. Rebound, Williams gets it to Whitley. Whitley out to Catton. Catton picks up the dribble, gets it to Aerosmith. Screen set by Nelson. Aerosmith dribbles past it, passes it to Williams, to Whitley up top. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ismay in Whitley's face. Whitley can't get the 3-pointer. This time it's Catton who misses everything on the 3-point attempt. Good defense by Aerosmith. Knocked it out of Davis's hands. Thankfully, Brandt was right behind Davis to collect the ball for the Roadrunners. Jensen dribbles in. Ismay, this time the 3 is good. 60-52 Roadrunners. Matt Ismay, sophomore forward from McNary High School in Kaiser. Whitley, a jumping sort of a hook shot, falling out of bounds, able to make that one an impressive shot. 60-54 now the score. Make it 62-54. Out of bounds, Roadrunners basketball. A new player in for the first time for Mount Hood, Austin Farrar, freshman guard from Barlow High School in Damascus, Oregon. Ismay's pass to Chahal. Chahal goes up, doesn't get it. The rebound is brought down by Haynes. Haynes goes up and gets 2. Davis to Ismay. No good. Ismay had just hit a 3 moments before. Out of bounds, Roadrunners basketball. Kayvon Williams undoubtedly hoping to get a foul call there. He's pushed to the ground, but it looked like Ismay, who was guarding him, pushed mostly the ball. Or pardon me, I think that was Brandt guarding him. Pushed the ball, and both Williams and the ball went out of bounds. Roadrunner basketball. Kurahara drives in, knocks over Farrar, gets the ball ahead to Ismay for 2 points. 64-56. Whitley pulls up and a quick pass to Haynes. Haynes not prepared for it. It goes out of bounds. (66-56). I have a lag here on my live stream that hopefully you guys don't have. Sorry, I was just noticing, a little bit distracted by it. Looks like it's a good minute behind, so hopefully that's not happening for you guys as well. Both Jameel Morton and Kayvon Williams called for fouls. Personal fouls on each of them, I believe. Yes, because, or maybe just Jameel. Both number 5s. And a 5 was flashed up on the board. The referee pointed at both of them and put up both fists. And it sounded like he said, both of you. A couple LB coaches inquiring what just happened, as the referee will go over and try to explain what happened. (66-56) Roadrunners with 7 minutes to play here at this timeout. A great attempt by Jameel Morton to dive out of bounds and try to get the ball back in for the Roadrunners, and unfortunately to no avail. But impressive athleticism there by Morton. Whitley inbounds to Williams. Back to Whitley. McShane to Whitley, who takes it down low, and a foul is called. The 8th team foul, and I believe the 5th personal for Morton. We'll see here momentarily. Coming into the game is Riley Davis, as Jameel Morton does foul out. Morton finishes the game 2 for 4 with 4 points. At the line for the Saints is number 4, Kaylon Whitley. 56-57 the score. Sorry, trying to run the scoreboard here. 68-57. As Morton did foul out, and Davis came in for him. Whitley out to Aerosmith. The 3 is no good, Ismay retrieves the ball. (68 to 57). Devin McShane called on his third personal. Only the third team foul here in the second half. AJ Chahal at the line. Chahal gets one. Chahal, freshman from John Poliani Collegiate Institute in Delta, British Columbia. Chahal gets them both. 70 to 57, Roadrunners up by 13. Haynes' jumper doesn't go. The pass to Chahal is kicked out. An offensive foul called. And the LB assistant coaches can't believe it. First personal foul called on Chahal. It's the 9th team foul. It was offensive before the pass to Harvey. 70 to 57 the score. As a Saints player did end up on the ground. The reaction of the LB coaches made it seem like a horrible call. I can't say one way or another. Perhaps on my little replay here, since I have a lag on the live stream, I'll be able to see it. A timeout called with a Mount Hood Saint player holding the ball, but Riley Davis holding the ball as well. Instead of calling a jump ball, timeout called by head coach John Hawley. Smart timeout, because it probably should have been a jump ball at that point. McShane inbounds to Nelson. Nelson to Whitley, who picks it up after one dribble. Haynes to Nelson down low, and a foul called on Nico Wolf. Wolf called for kicking his leg. A calm down warning issued to the LB bench. It will be Nico Wolf's 5th. He will foul out, and Peter Wilms will come in for Wolf. At the line for the Saints, Peter Nelson, 6'8" freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada. It says his school is Basic Academy of International. I just can't. I have to look that up because I can't even imagine that being the full name of a school. International what? He gets 1 of 2 here. 70-58, 4 minutes and 45 seconds to play. Jensen's pass is a bit wild, goes in between Harvey and Chahal. Chahal picks it up, gets it to Harvey. A long bounce pass down the baseline to Jensen for 3. Taylor Jensen hits another 3. And he's 3 for 4. I thought he was 3 for 3, but he is 3 for 4 now from behind the 3-point line. As Kyler Haynes follows up with a 3-pointer of his own. (73-61) Roadrunners. Davis passes to Harvey. Rebound Aerosmith. He gets it forward to Haynes, who is able to stop his dribble before going out of bounds. Gets it back to Whitley. Whitley's shot, no good. Rebound Wilms. Chahal goes up and is fouled. The 4th team foul for the Saints. A.J. Chahal at the line. And only the first personal on Whitley. Really impressive how little this Mount Hood team fouls. 4 fouls here in this second half. And I scratched a little tick mark next to the player's name whenever they foul. And there's only a handful on my Mount Hood sheet, whereas for the Roadrunners, there's quite a few. But a lot of good defensive plays made too that were called fouls that Roadrunners might have argued with. No shot. And another foul called on the Roadrunners. Already 10 team fouls. But Riley Davis, I believe, called as the referee pointed and said, "You held him before he went back up." Davis with 4 personal. It's Peter Nelson at the line. Nelson gets them both. 74-63. Adam Harvey passes to Davis, who had turned around and was running the other way, out of bounds. Saints basketball. Three minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Nelson collects a low pass from Haynes, as Riley Davis fouls out as well. At least he should here if that was on him, and I believe it was. That'll send Peter Nelson back to the line. Okay, so I looked it up. Basic Academy of International Studies, but the name is too long to be on the roster. Makes a lot more sense. For Peter Nelson, the freshman center at the line, who missed the first free throw, hailing from Las Vegas, Nevada Basic Academy of International Studies. And thought for sure that that Basic Academy of International wasn't quite enough of a title. Timeout. 3 minutes, 11 seconds remaining. The Roadrunners up 74-63. Nelson gets the second one. Carter Aerosmith brings his team that much closer. 3 points closer, I should say. 74-67 as Peter Wilms, Devin McShane, and Kayvon Williams all end up on the ground trying to get the ball. A jump ball, I believe, is called. No foul here. A jump ball is called, and it's the Saints basketball. 74-67 LB. McShane out to Williams. Williams' pass lost in the mix of Roadrunners players intended for Haynes. Harvey's pass to Ismay. No shot. Brandt was going up for the shot when he was fouled, but no shot called. Wasn't quite quick enough, I guess, for the referee. Instead, Brandt will go to the line, shooting 2. Oh, pardon me. No foul, no shots, because Mount Hood only has 5 team fouls. Timeout called again. And the foul was on Carter Aerosmith, but only the 5th team foul compared to the Roadrunners' 10 here in this second half. 74-67 Roadrunners. Jensen inbounds. A deep inbound all the way to Ismay near the half-court line. Gets it forward to Harvey. Brandt dribbles once with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Jensen looking for a foul almost. Looked like someone was going to foul him. As Wilms reaches up and tips the rebound back in. It's 76-67. Aerosmith out to Williams. Williams' shot is no good. Ismay to Jensen. Jensen dribbles, passes to Harvey. Nice defense here by Whitley. Lays it up and in for two. (76-69). 1 minute, 21 seconds remaining in the game. Brian inbounds to Jensen. Jensen way ahead to Ismay. Harvey holds back as two Saints defenders jump past him, attempting to block him. Waits back for them to jump, and then he shoots for two. 78-69 Roadrunners. Whitley spins, kicks it out to Williams. His shot deflected. Jensen way forward to Harvey, who gets the ball, slows it down. Back to Brandt, who is fouled on the shot. Under a minute left to play. Everett Brandt at the line, shooting two. The second personal foul on Kayvon Williams. Everett Brandt, 6'4", sophomore forward from South Eugene High School. He gets free throw number one, puts his team up 10 points. And free throw number two. It's now 80-69 Roadrunners. 48 seconds remaining in the game. Whitley drives in, doesn't get the shot. No foul called. Ismay ahead to Wilms, who dunks it. Peter Wilms. 6'6", freshman from Canby High School, St. Paul native, on the slam. 82-69 the score. Taylor Jensen called with a foul, his second personal. Devin McShane, the sophomore from Amity High School in Oregon, at the line. McShane gets two free throws. And a third. 82-72. The Roadrunners up by 10. Kyler Haynes fouls. His first personal. Another aggressive, athletic player with only one foul here at the end of the game. And again, I've been very impressed with their ability to play such aggressive defense and not foul. 83-72, make it 84-72. Both of Brandt's free throws are good. 20 seconds remaining in the game. 84-72 Roadrunners. A deep three for Whitley. 75 points now for the Saints, 84-75. This time it's Taylor Jensen at the line, 6'5", sophomore from Forest Grove. McShane's shot is deflected as time expires. 86-75, the final score. The Roadrunners win and improve to 9-6 overall, 3-1 in conference. Mount Hood drops to 6-9 overall, 1-3 in conference. The Roadrunners will be back here to face Lane on January 23rd, the women's game starting at 5:30 and the men's game at 7:30. Until then, thanks a lot for tuning in, and we will talk to you then. So long, everybody. Yeah, thank you.